Ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex Roach with Real STL News. It's a new wellness segment, and I'm here with Chef Jazz Brooks with Food Theory, and we're talking about today, believe it or not, veganism. I know a lot of y'all can't believe it. You're carnivores, you're all about the turkey, the hog maw, the meatloaf, but guess what? Today, we're doing something new, and we're going to talk with Chef Jazz more about how to get started, how to get over all those common myths, and how to really jump into health. Jazz, just tell us, take it from here. Tell us all about veganism, and why are we here today to see what you guys in store for us.
Okay, so veganism is the key to life, is what I love to say. This is going to be the best change for your mind, body, and spirit. I myself have been vegan for 2 years, birthed a business out of veganism. Mom of 4, and I've completely transformed everything about my life due to veganism. And so today, what I'm going to be bringing to you are very simple foods, simple ingredients that anybody can use. Anybody can put this together. So it's really about having things that are tangible. You can go to the store. Anybody can go to the store and pick these things up and be able to add them into your lifestyle. It's a lifestyle change. So one baby step at a time is what I'm all about. Just one meal at a time. So we're going to take it easy today. And I'm going to show y'all the number one hitters, or my fan faves, my personal favorite vegan foods that I eat and that you can make at your home, and the recipes are available already, so it's like no excuse. Like, you gotta do it.
Well, I'm excited. So as you go ahead and get started, I wish you talk to me about, you mentioned your 4 kids, and you mentioned your own journey into getting started with that 4th one. So tell me about the process. It was a mind, body, and spirit thing, but you know, you dealt with something physically that kind of pushed you into veganism. So tell us about that.
So I have 4 kids now. My oldest will be 12 this year, so technically their ages are 11, 9, 7, and a 2-year-old. By the time I had my 4th baby, it was like I had never been pregnant before. I was very, very sick during this pregnancy. I mean, I had something called hypermesis, which basically I couldn't swallow my own spit, and I found out that this is something that only happens in African American women. I was so lethargic. I was throwing up like 7 or 8 times a day, so I lost like 12 pounds in my first trimester, and then like I couldn't drink water, so I was getting IV for fluids, and my body would not accept the meat or the dairy. So during this pregnancy, this baby was like, nah,
she already
it's not gonna happen.
Right.
And I wasn't mentally ready to accept the idea, so I was still trying to put these toxic foods in my body, and my body was saying no. So by the time I had the baby, I'm like, look, I got my life back. Baby, you out of me. I can do what I want to do. And when I tried to eat the fast food, when I tried to eat the burgers, my favorite Wingstop lemon pepper wings, I couldn't eat those. Still, after I had the baby, I was running to the bathroom as if I was pregnant. This baby like 7 days old, so we know I'm not pregnant. Why am I still throwing up? My body wouldn't accept the meat. So then my husband and I decided, you know what? We just gonna have to try this. He was already more open to the idea years prior, but when he mentioned plant-based, eating vegetables every day, I was like, dude, no. Like, I love crab legs. I love eating my chicken. I was frying chicken, baking chicken, grilling chicken, anything, and I wasn't willing to even entertain the idea of veganism. So January 3rd, 2016, we decided to go vegan, and we did it together, and so it started. But my first 30 days were the hardest days. And so I have been able to dwindle it down to just a few simple things that can get you going, you know, within your first 21 to 30 days of veganism. Because I went through it.
And you got some goodies on this table. I'm telling you. Like I said, I'm vegan-ish, folks. Like, and I have backslidden, as the church folks would say. I've been all up in White Castle's drive-through, Popeyes. I've been, and still doing, like, I made cauliflower last night, so I'm interested in seeing, like, the way you do it, so I can learn from you. Because I want to get back fully on track. And you got avocados. Tell me what you got here, because I know these are some good foods I like to munch on. But for those who not even really into vegetables, like, what do we have? What are you preparing today?
Yes, so what I'm going to prepare is my loaded avocado toast. It's very simple. We have 1, 2, 3 simple ingredients, not including your salt and pepper. And this is something that's packed with protein. A lot of, you know, people are concerned about the lack of protein. Oh, I gotta have my protein every day. You mean to tell me I can't get up and I can't have my bacon?
Right.
I gotta give up bacon. Okay, I can do turkey bacon. No meat. No meat. No, I ain't gonna be able to do that. You know, I'm gonna be feeling weak. I can tell you what, I work out 5 days a week. And this avocado is packed with protein.
Right.
And
yes.
I eat this before I go to the gym, and it really does give me
good fats.
Yeah, good
very
fat.
Good fat.
Yes.
Very go ahead and get started. I don't want to hold you up from the process because
Yes.
I want to try this food.
Oh, yeah.
So as we continue to talk, one thing I find interesting is that you said your body told you it was time, that it was time to shut it down. And for people that just, like we said, are not really as accepting to this, and their body, like we said, food is a drug. So for the ones who have not been able to really break the cycle of how they eat and poor dieting, like tell us more about some common myths when it comes to veganism, because it's so taboo still. You know, people just look at it as eating rabbit food.
Right.
So what are some common myths that we need to debunk today?
Right. So number one, since you mentioned rabbit food, the number one myth is that vegans only eat grass.
Right.
And we don't have any.
Right.
Literally. Like I seen a piece of toast and they had some sprouts on it, which I can tell you didn't look tasty. But the meme was when you open up your window and then somebody was cutting the grass outside. But it was a piece of toast on the look.
I get offended by those memes.
Disrespectful like that. We don't eat like that, but that's what people essentially think. So for me, okay, yeah, I love toast, but how can I step that toast up another notch to make it eat not just, you know, a piece of toast, but a small snack, something that's gonna stick on my stomach and I'm not going to feel hungry after I eat it. I can't even eat 2 whole pieces of this because the avocado is so filling. And then just understanding when to stop eating. A lot of us overeat because our portion sizes are so thrown off. Our stomachs are stretched out from all of the processed food and the dairy that we eat. So we gotta reprogram our body. We have to recalibrate everything. And this avocado toast is a hitter. So avocado, I'm gonna slice up some tomato and put it on top of this bread with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Sea salt and pepper, and it's very simple. And you're gonna taste how good it is because I mean, it doesn't get any easier or more simple than this.
And typically, like, how long does it take to prepare the avocado toast? Like, this is a good after-school snack or a quick breakfast. Like, if you're running late, like, how long does it usually take to whip this up? It looks pretty quick.
You gonna whip this up in about, I'm gonna say 3 minutes. Like, this is, it depends on your chef skills. Now, if you can cut really fast, then yeah, you can get through this. But I'm seasoning my salt and pepper.
Can I
absolutely, avocado.
I have another question because as a person that buys avocados a lot, they can be very mushy or they can be extremely ripe, and then the next day they already gone. Oh, like what is the key to finding a good avocado? Because I struggle, and I waste so much money. Trying to find a good one when I think it's like it's on point, and then the next day it's brown. You know how they brown real fast. Like what's the key to really knowing when you go shopping?
So avocados, I had to learn.
I had to learn.
Now that one, let me feel that one. That one probably is either really ripe or maybe close to being overripe. Now when you press into an avocado, this is a trick that I learned. Okay. Every avocado has a little seed at the top, and you'll know when it's ready by simply pulling this little guy out like this. And if it's green on the inside, when you cut it open, you know that the avocado, it should be like this perfect flesh green. And this one might be good. So we're gonna test it out and see. You open that back. Perfect. So that's how you know if you can't pull that little seed off, it's not ready. If you can't pull the little stem off the top, it's not ready. If it's super mushy, if you can press and you can see your fingerprint, it's overly ripe and you don't want it. If you know that you want to eat avocado 3 days from now, but you're at the grocery store right now, buy the greenest one, the light green ones, because they aren't ripe. And I have a fruit basket, which is up there on top of my fridge, but it's normally sitting on this table. And just put it inside of a basket where the sunlight can reach it, and it will ripen over a couple days. So it just depends. If you want to eat it the day of, you can go to the grocery stores and get the ones that are perfectly ready, because they got them in the bin and it says ripe avocado. And you ain't really got a guess game. It's already there for you. But if you want to eat it later in the week, just get a different get a little pack that are all dark, or I should say light green, and wait for them to turn this darker green color, and they'll be ready.
Thanks for that, because I waste so much money on avocados. And I see you also have tomatoes on the vine. Why is this so beneficial versus the ones that's like the $2 ones that come in a 4-pack? Because when money is tight, you got to get what you can get. But I know a lot of times these are what are people say are better.
These are better because they on the vine. I mean, it can't get any fresher than that. And when you cut open to these tomatoes, you can see the fresh seeds that are on the inside. I'm gonna grab my other chef's knife. This knife is getting a little dull. But yeah,
you want me to grab it?
Grab maybe a medium size, the red knife, one of those red guys will be good. It'll be good.
I'll bring 2 of them.
If you can grab that trash can, I don't want to contaminate my gloves.
And where do you do a lot of your shopping at?
Oh, so I do 90% of my shopping at Aldi. Aldi is going to be your staple.
Aldi.
That is your #1 store because they have the best organic produce that is fresh. And it's cheap. I mean, like their bananas normally are like you can get them as cheap as like 41 cents a pound. Like, and I buy 2 bunches of bananas at a time, and I spend like no more than $1.50. Like, you can get the cheapest produce. What I have found, what I would love to mention is that, you know, another myth is that veganism is expensive. So we already know Aldi's gonna give you bang for your buck. But what I have realized with me having kids who are about 75% vegan, yes, I still have to buy them nuggets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the meat is more expensive. When you want to go buy you a big old pack of chicken, whether it's frozen or fresh or anything like that, or nuggets, that's the more expensive items. I don't have the most expensive vegan item that I purchase is right here. This butter. And this butter costs $9.99 because it's the big guy.
Right.
But this is the most expensive thing that I don't buy anything that costs more than that. Chicken gon' easily you can easily pay over $10 for chicken for a bag of chicken.
Originals, folks.
Earth Balance.
I know a lot of vegans who use this. I have never.
It's the best butter replacement. Best butter replacement. So yeah, I mean the common myth is that you're gonna be spending more money. So Aldi, back to grocery store. #1 store is Aldi. #2, I would say, is Trader Joe's, which they're like cousin, sister companies. You know, they're affiliated.
Really?
They're affiliated with one another. So Trader Joe's is gonna have, if you don't necessarily want to cook fresh stuff, but you're interested in frozen things like the crab cakes that are made out of jackfruit, falafel balls that are already ready, stuff like that is gonna be at Trader Joe's. The jackfruit, that is my main. I mean, that's the main ingredient that I'm going to Trader Joe's for. You can buy it in a can. I would suggest getting it in a can over fresh because I made the mistake of buying a fresh one. And let me tell you, I spent over $50 for one jackfruit because it's the largest tree fruit in the world, and they can actually grow up to 150 pounds. I mean, it's a huge thing. So I get it. I can grab the can and show you what the jackfruit looks like.
For people who don't know, like it's kind of like a good for pulled pork substitute. If you like pulled pork sandwiches and taco, carnita tacos is good for that as well.
The jackfruit.
So I like to fry it. I do Kentucky fried jackfruit, and I'm sure you do all kinds of cool stuff with jackfruit.
Oh my God, yeah. So get that $1.99 Trader Joe's.
So this toast right here.
This is ready. Now let me give you a little fresh salt and a little fresh pepper atop because you know your garnish is everything. And it's sea salt, y'all, so don't be tripping. It's okay. And we can just eat it. Now, if you wanted to hype it up, you can also add cucumber and fresh onion if you really want to take it to the next level and make yourself full. But I just use this as a light snack. Like, I'm finna go to the gym. I just need to put something on my stomach that's gonna get me through this 2 hours of a workout. And a lot of people are afraid of carbs, and I can't eat carbs, but when you are eating a plant-based lifestyle, I'm telling you, you're never going to worry about carbs. They're not going to stick to you. You're going to be fine as long as you are eating things in moderation. I ain't saying eat a loaf of bread every day, but this isn't going to kill you. So I'm going to give it to you with the tomato, and I'm going to eat it without the tomato because I love avocado as is, and it's just a toast.
It's good. It's fresh, and it's, look at me. It's fresh and it's filling. Okay, I'm not gonna eat that one until the camera goes off. I'm gonna eat that one though. But it's fresh and it's filling, and that's the thing. This is a quick thing to eat when you're on the go because we like to grab some chips or go through the driveway and get a dollar burger real fast. Like, slap some avocado on a piece of bread. Get creative. Like, I mean, it's basic, but it's creative at the same time. You can. That's what I like about veganism. You can just put all types of cool stuff together. It's an experiment. It really is. Would you agree with that? Like learning how to just really navigate and find things you enjoy.
Everything is. It's a science experiment. You're putting different flavors and textures and things together.
That's right.
Please do.
The bread is fire too.
Please do.
The bread is really fire.
I don't normally throw food away, but I eat this every day, and I'm gonna make some cauliflower. Deep fried cauliflower chicken, which is my #1 top seller, which will be offered on my food truck, Food Theory food truck, coming soon. So let's get into that. I'm gonna
Okay.
clean up this mess really
Okay.
briefly so that I can have this clean cutting board, which we're just gonna toss this as
Okay.
so. And then we're gonna get right into the
You want me
cauliflower.
to go take this over there?
Yes, if you
Okay.
put that in the sink for me.
Yeah,
that'd
tell
be
the
great.
people about food theory and the food truck. Why a food
Yes.
truck versus a brick and mortar?
Yes, so right now I am campaigning. I need $20,000 to purchase a custom built food truck. So this food truck is gonna have all of my fast foods, all of my comfort foods, like my #1 seller, which I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of magic in just a few minutes. This cauliflower, I can make this taste like a little bite of a chicken wing. Now, for most of us, especially us people of color, we love chicken, and chicken is our biggest vice, and we gotta find
Yes,
a replacement. Because the thing is, giving us the same food that we're used to, you know, mentally, psychologically, it has to be presented to us in the right way for us to be able to accept it. Because once it hits your mouth, you're gonna be sold on it. But it's just to be able to physically pick it up and eat it. So cauliflower, I have loaded nachos, my loaded black bean nachos that I would love to serve on my food truck. Everything that has to do with my jackfruit sliders, barbecue, baked mac and cheese, all of these things will be offered on the food truck. So I do have a GoFundMe. All you have to do is go to gofundme.com/foodtheoryfoodtruck STL, and you can donate. But this food truck is coming this summer.
Yes.
It's coming this summer, and I'm gonna be able to just pull up, tell y'all my location, and you can come out and get it. Because the thing is, it's about convenience and easy access, especially within North County. Over here, where we're in Hazelwood, all you see is Chick-fil-A chicken that's up and down the entire Lindbergh location,
Yes.
or burger joints, or you know, which Mexican spots are good. You can actually get
Vegan
a lot of you know,
Veggie.
fajitas or
Yeah.
veggie chimney, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Mexican restaurants are a good go-to when you want to eat vegan and you want to go out,
Right.
which within my 21-day vegan guide, which you can also get online, I have a restaurant cheat sheet. So it's about 15 restaurants, exactly what to order. Like, you can pull it up on your phone when you're sitting at the table and say, I want to get this. The restaurants where I go to, so you can still survive without feeling pressured to come in the kitchen. Because once again, it's about easy access and being able to get food, you know, instantly, like you used to. You want to pull up in the drive-thru and get it in, or at least be able to call it in and get the food. A lot of people don't have time to cook. You working at a 9 to 5, and you got kids too. So I'm gonna come home and then struggle to even figure out what I need to cook, you know,
Right.
on top of the day-to-day issues. So
Right.
it's about just breaking it down to the most simple things. And this cauliflower is very simple, and I can't wait to get into it.
The cauliflower,
Yes.
the chicken cauliflower,
Yes.
chicken fried cauliflower.
So I'm gonna grab my wet and dry batter. The cauliflower is a very simple process. Just like how we fry our chicken, we put it in a wet. Yes, that's great. Great.
Thank
Wet
you.
and a dry batter. I'm gonna switch this out.
Okay.
That I don't need. You can
All
put it
right.
anywhere. It's a big old container with flour in it. Is this sitting on top of the stove? Maybe I can't see it. So I have my wet and my dry batter, which is nothing but an even mixture of cornmeal, flour, and then a bunch of spices. The
Okay.
recipe is already available. You ain't even gotta warn. I'm gonna show you. But if you want the exact ingredients, just go to my website, go to Facebook and scroll, and you're gonna see this video. Or when you go to my GoFundMe, it's the very first video, and it has all the exact measurements, all the spices, everything that I used, I got it from Aldi. Even these Sweet Baby Ray's sauces,
Right.
which are vegan, accidentally vegan items. People be
didn't know
sleeping on
that.
them. As long as
I
it
used
doesn't-
this one in the middle. I didn't know it was
as
vegan.
long as it doesn't have anything like chicken broth or, you know,
Right.
or beef fat. It's just about reading the back of the label, which I hated reading labels in the beginning because it was so tedious to me. But then I was like, you don't care enough about your life to read?
Right. And it's something you said about the food trucks that I really want to touch on as you start with the cauliflower, because you said you go where the need is.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're here in North County right now, and we see all type of debauchery and just stuff that is unhealthy up and down these streets. And we are really like in the midst of a lot of food deserts in this area.
Yes.
You know, recently there's been a lot of closings of grocery stores.
Yep.
Schnucks bought out some of them, some of the shopping safes, but so
Yeah.
been a few places just left without the resources they need. So I love the fact that the food truck is coming and meeting these people like right where they are.
Right where they are. Your food truck Friday at work. I
Yeah.
mean, all of the events that are happening, the Veggie Fest. I will be able to come to these locations. I will be able to hire a staff to help me because the demand is already there. It's just the simple fact that it's just me, myself, and I need help. I can't
Right.
do it by myself. So, you know, the community is definitely supporting, and the demand is there. I mean, and we just need it. We need it. Our community, our culture, we need to be eating plant-based so that we can live longer. And it's just about just entertain the idea.
Right.
Just entertain the thought that you can live without eating meat. And at the end of the day, it's not for necessarily for the animals or for the the planet. It's for you. Do it for you. Do you care about yourself enough? Do you care about your family, your children enough to say, hey, I just want to live. I don't want to die of a heart attack. I don't want to have a stroke. Right. I don't want to get breast cancer because I'm a woman and I consume a lot of dairy and it's just going to build up because it's pus. And eventually, a lot of people say that we have these hereditary diseases, but really it ain't the disease. It's the diet that you are passing down. Right. So if you eliminate that diet, if you do something totally different, your DNA, you're going to change. Your body will physically change. Your DNA makeup changes.
And I'm telling you, like like I said, I've done the vegan challenges before, and I described the way I felt as like this mental clarity that I've never had before, patience I've never had before. I learned it. I was in school at that time. Even the way I was like doing homework and the way I was learning and taking in information was different. And my mind wasn't as scrambled. And I noticed like when I get on a lot of greasy foods on my food kicks, like I become more irritable. I become less patient. It's like it's not as easy for me to think things through. Yes, and it's the steroids that they're putting inside of the food, not only inside of the meat, especially the chicken. Watch What the Health and you will see exactly what they are putting in the chicken and that they are legally able to sell to you and your kids. I'm just going to say this. Processed meat is considered, it's on the same carcinogenic level as a pack of cigarettes. Just processed meat, we're talking your sausage, your bacon, your chicken, your beef, your hamburger meat, all of that stuff it's processed because it has to go through a plant. They have to kill the animal, they have to put preservatives in it, they have to put it in a package, they have to freeze it, and it's got to make it to all of these grocery stores around the world. Anything that's living, it doesn't have a shelf life. Things that have shelf life are not good for you. You shouldn't be able to eat that. Right. So, it's a matter of time and it's a process, and it's just, it's stepping out of your comfort zone and just realizing that you can do it. A lot of people just have self-doubt. And then one meal, because once you have one meal, you tell yourself, okay, well, at least I know I can do it. Right. Even if you eat one vegan meal and then for lunch and then for dinner you got to eat your regular stuff, that's fine. It's just a simple fact that you did it. And once you start eating one meal every day, your body's going to eventually start turning that meat away, and your portions will be small. You'll be like, I don't even want that meat like that, or I don't have a taste for it, because your palate is going to naturally change. Right. And you ain't going to want it. Let me ask you something about this while you're cooking this up, because I see something I'm already going to something that I'm already going to try to do next time. I see you did the wet batter and the dry batter. And I love that. I'm sure that's going to make that. Why do you do that? So it's a double battering technique, which I learned it in culinary school. And that's just, it really gives it the coating that it needs. Because once again, it's about taste and texture. Okay. And when you are biting into the cauliflower, raw cauliflower is, it's dry. It's just, you have to have a taste for it to even eat the stuff as is. But when I put it in the wet batter, it makes it soft on the inside, and then putting it over the flour as a dry substance when I fry it in the grease, it's a chemical reaction. All of this is science, and it crisps up. So when you bite into it, it tastes soft, and all of the seasoning and the flavor is there. And that crunch is gonna trigger chicken. This is chicken. It does. It does. Exactly. So I literally just put it in the wet, and how long do you shake it up? Enough so that it's covered, which I can kind of see through this lid. I got this container from Dollar Tree. Okay, I love Dollar Tree. You go there, get it for $1. Okay. Hold it, don't let your lid pop off. I just spilled a lot of flour in the kitchen. It's just just a little pop, and when you take the lid off, it'll be perfectly coated, and you almost think, it ain't even been really fried yet, and you're already doing a little something. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it over there. I'm gonna they look like chicken. Yeah, so I'm gonna put the first batch in, warming for a while. But this is just vegetable oil, a deep fryer that I got from Walmart for $23.94. Feel free to go there and get it. And you just want to fill it up with oil and let it heat to about between 350 and 400. The hotter it is, the faster it's going to cook. Now, the best part about veganism, especially when you frying stuff, it ain't no really waiting until it's done. You
don't have to worry about, food poison, getting sick because your meat ain't really done. Your chicken can be done on the outside but not on the inside.
Right.
You don't have to worry about that because this ain't nothing but no cauliflower. It's gonna be done. You just want to make sure that it's crispy enough. So I'm just gonna load it up until it's at its capacity.
Okay. You want me to bring the up? Oh no, we have to still shake
Yeah, yep. I'm gonna go over there and just continue the process. Normally, one head of cauliflower will get you 2 batches in this deep fryer, which I can tell you is enough to feed at least 4 people.
What kind of oil is it?
This is just vegetable oil.
Okay. And one thing too, I'll say, like when you talked about like you don't have to worry about it being done, is when you have kids, like if you're cooking vegan meals, the food gets done so much faster.
It's done.
The
I can
meals
cook a
are
whole
so
meal.
much quicker.
I'm gonna tell you what I cooked last
the kids
night.
ain't at the table banging.
That's it. I made baked beans,
Right.
spaghetti. I made some cornbread muffins. And what else did they have? Oh, I threw them some taquitos in the oven. But I was able to whip that whole meal up in 45 minutes.
It's so much quicker.
And I went to the gym in 45 minutes. So everything is very simple. Okay, I'm going to go back over here and do the other batch because while this is cooking, we could be multitasking.
And Chef Jazz, I do want to ask you, do you think that as a vegan like that, seasonings are even more important because we cannot rely on the meat? That's something I've noticed. I've had to really learn more about herbs. We talked about parsley earlier and cilantro. And it's like I've had to really get to know my herbs a bit more because I can't rely on just throwing the meat in the pot and then season the greens. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I do kind of miss that, but I love being able to get in touch with the herbs and understanding the benefits, the taste, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so when you are eating your meat, what you are actually doing is experiencing all of the flavor that you're seasoning your meat with. You don't like the meat texture and flavor by itself. And my proven theory is that if I were to take a piece of chicken and just fry it as is, I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm not going to batter it. I'm not going to put any seasoning on it. I'm just going to fry the chicken and give it to you and serve it to you. You wouldn't be able to eat it because it's going to taste like flesh. You're going to be like, this tastes like a hot piece of meat. And then you realize that it's a hot piece of meat. And you realize that you're only enjoying the flavor that you put on top of that meat, and then whatever technique, like this double battering, you like the breading, you like the coating, all the flavor is in there. Because once again, if you just take meat by itself and don't put not a sprinkle of nothing and just eat it as if you wouldn't like it. You wouldn't be able to digest it because it would be horrible. Right. It'd be horrible. So the flavor is in the spices. I get most of my stuff from Aldi's, but I can tell you all of my herbs and spices that I use for my catering orders. I get them from the Soulard Market, which is right downtown. If you go to their spice store,
local farmers.
The spice store, you can smell the spices before you even walk in, and they sell them in spice. And they're very affordable. And those spices are all natural, and what I love is that I can get everything salt-free while I'm there. Most seasonings that you get from the store, they be loaded with salt, and you just really want to watch your sodium intake in general, because you don't want to dehydrate yourself. Right. And they're good, they're fresh. Like, they make it doesn't get any better than them fresh herbs, and you can taste it. So, yeah, you just season it. You have to season it good. That's it. That's it. It's just cooking.
Okay.
So when that comes out, we're gonna toss it in some sauce and you're gonna eat it. And that's a done deal.
And we have 3 sauces here?
Yeah, so you have that you can choose from.
I want honey hot. I've never had this one.
Oh, so let me tell you, this is this right here. We from St. Louis. Everybody had Schnucks wing at some point in their life.
Yes.
That Schnucks sauce.
That's the sauce.
I told you I got that sauce, man. This is Schnucks sauce. It may be called honey hot. And for you vegans who be tripping off honey,
that's exclusive information.
I'm telling you, this is exclusive because I can't wait. You definitely gotta eat this. So I
make the right choice.
It's gonna blow your mind. Yeah. That's the wing sauce for you.
And also, like, you are just all like 360 health. You know what I mean? I know you talk about too. You have a fitness class at Gold.
Yes. So I do
want to know about that. Tell us.
Absolutely. Please.
It's a bodybuilder class.
It's a body pump class. It's a 1-hour weightlifting class. Right. And I actually this weekend I have to go out to Chesterfield to get my credentials, and basically I have to survive 2 days worth of 8 hours of training where they're going to certify me doing this entire 1-hour workout, breaking down the movements so that I can be able to teach the class, and I'm going to get my personal training certification so that I can not only teach at Goals, but I want to be able to offer it at any setting. Like if I wanted to have a class in my backyard, I want to be able to do it wherever without that middleman necessarily. But however, you can come to the gym Monday through Thursday and take a class with me. On Monday and Wednesday, I'm there at 9 a.m. It's a 1-hour class, 1 hour weightlifting. It's totally self-paced. There's no gym intimidation. It's women and men of all shapes and sizes.
Right.
The class is standing room only, and it's just 1 hour of you facing yourself and being able to really tune that mind with that body. And within 90 days of me going vegan and doing this body pump class, I lost 35 pounds. And in 90 days, like my mom thought I was sick. She was like, Jazz, you're getting too skinny. What is wrong with you? Something is wrong with you. Nothing. I was healthy and feeling good. I went vegan. Like, I didn't have all of that additional weight on me. So being able to work out is really, really good. I would highly suggest that you come to a class, at least work out no less than 2 to 3 times a week, because you want to follow up this really good eating with a good lifestyle. You have to work out. You can't just sit still. You have to use this body.
And your body changes.
It changes.
And
Absolutely.
It's funny because, like I told you before, I had some friends be like, I went vegan. One of my friends, but I lost all my booty.
No,
and
because
I don't want to be walking around just looking like a noodle. And like you said, the balance, like. Work out. Take it to the gym. Squat life. You know what I'm saying? Get with it. All the way around.
All the way around. And you can do it. And when you start seeing the little results, other people gonna notice your results before you do. That's when I knew body pump was. That's when I knew I was really losing weight. People were like, "Are you okay?" Like what? And then after I got skinny, like you said, I had no butt, no nothing, and I wanted to tone out. So I started doing this squat. Then I was able to get a little,
a little bubble.
I was able to get a little. When I put my clothes on, when I put on my stretch pants, it ain't nothing you can tell me.
Stretch pants.
No. So being able to see the difference and look,
it's very rewarding.
It's very rewarding.
Inside and out, noticing those differences are extremely rewarding, and just the fact that you were able to stick to something you start to. For a lot of people, that's difficult. Period. To just follow something.
A commitment.
When you're able to follow through and see the fruit from that, no pun intended. You know,
when
you're able to see
how
how fruitful things are. It builds momentum, and confidence.
Yes, it does. So for me now, in my part, I'm just shaking up this cauliflower because just like your chicken, you want to make sure that it's not sticking together. It's not done. You want it to be brown. I like my chicken or my cauliflower to be almost, as brown as me. But we're gonna give it a few more minutes. But so in my first 30 days of me being vegan, I had a goal, which I didn't complete the goal in 30 days, but it was in my mind. I wanted to be able to wear a bikini. I got 4 kids. I've never, worn a bikini before, or wore anything that was really exposing my stomach or my body. I was very self-conscious. When I lost that weight and was able to put on a bikini, and I went to Miami for my husband's dirty 30 birthday. We went to Miami, and I was like, I'm not going to be on South Beach with no one piece on, feeling all, because down there, no matter what your shape or size, they be in a teeny weeny bikini. So I was like, I want to be able to embrace myself and just be like, you know what, I did it. So it was actually 90 days before our Miami trip. When we went vegan, and it just aligned itself perfectly, and I was like, I'm getting that bikini, and guess what? The pictures on the internet, and you'll be able to see. I'm so and like most people, when they look at me, they're like, you look like you 12 years old. You ain't got no daughter who's finna be 12. No, yes I do. Yes, I do. So the proof is in the pudding. When I'm able to talk to people and other mothers who have 4 kids and they look totally different, it's great for them because they can understand that you can do it. You really can. It's just mind over matter.
To be for real, sometimes it does take like a bit of vanity to get us to do what we need to do. Like we may not always care about it being something for me, like it was a mental thing, but it's like, I want my skin to look good, I want to look young, I want to have a nice body, and it's like, for whatever the reason is, try it. Get started for whatever the reason is.
And I suggest, remember, like you said, get a reason, and then you want to stick to that goal. If you have to write it down on your mirror so you see it every morning in the bathroom. If you only got one reason, like me, I wanted to get in my bikini. If you only have one small reason, remember that and follow through with that and hold yourself accountable. What I learned is that I didn't have a lot of accountability and discipline and self. I never played sports. And I didn't have that. I didn't have that skill. So going vegan, it was more than just about the food. I really had to transform who I was. It was a process. I'm a lot more patient now. Like I had no patience. And I'm very firecracker, like high energy, and
What's your sign?
I'm Leo.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm a fire sign too. I'm an Aries.
Okay.
So
You're Aries? I'm also an Aries. Happy birthday.
March 22nd. So I'm on the cusp of that in Pisces, but I'm right at the start of Aries.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
But I definitely understand the transformation that takes place.
Yeah.
So what would you say to people that are like, vegan is just a trend? Everybody's getting on board with plant-based and vegan, trying to be hip, trying to be trendy on this woke stuff. Like, what is your response to that?
Woke.
Hashtag
Right.
woke. Yeah,
So my response to that is try it. Most people who tell me, "Ooh, I could never eat that," they actually have never tried it.
Right.
You never given yourself the opportunity. So I challenge you to challenge yourself and attempt to do it for 21 to 30 days. We gonna see how strong you are, because if it is just a trend or try it and tell me that you don't feel better. Tell me that when you wake up in the morning you don't have natural energy. Tell me your skin ain't clear up and you ain't got this glow when your energy ain't radiating. Tell me you don't feel, you won't be able to say that. And then after 30 days, it's going to be a choice that you have to make with yourself. Am I going to do this for me, or am I going to go back to my old ways because that's what I'm familiar with, I'm used to? Or am I going to charter, this new land? Am I going to give myself this true experience of life? Am I going to do that?
Don't deprive yourself of it. I say don't deprive. I say do it. And it's a perfect time.
It's springtime. It's springtime. Absolutely. So the 21-day challenge is going it's going to get you through.
How do they get that? Etsy?
So Etsy, you can go to etsy.com/shop/food theory. Just search food theory any and everywhere and you'll be able to find this pretty face and all of my recipes. So on Etsy, I have a digital book, the 21-day challenge. You can get it on your phone or your computer. You can get it on any mobile device, and it's going to get you through your first 21 days of veganism. I have grocery shopping lists, restaurant cheat sheets, literally where to go, what to order, the how to, breaking it down into the details, like just as simple as it can get. Like, anybody can do it. My 11-year-old daughter knows how to perform the recipes because they're that simple. So you have to test it out and try it. And if you don't want to invest $21, you can also get these solo recipes like my baked mac and cheese. The good stuff where you can make you a family style dinner. And those recipes are like $1.50 each. And I mean, it's like right on your phone. All you gotta do is go to the grocery store. The thing about veganism is self-starting.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't have it in them to just follow it through.
Yeah.
To even go to the grocery store. It's like, no, I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go through this drive.
You have to get over that, but once you get going, get the ball rolling, it'll be rewarding and it'll be encouraging to keep on. So
Yeah,
you just gotta get started. That looks delicious. That looks amazing, and it looks like chicken. It looks like chicken bites, crispy, golden. I want a piece right now.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna get a piece. I'm gonna put that sauce on it. So the easy hack to any sauce that you have, just take the sauce, put a little bit of vegan butter on it, pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds until the butter melts, and toss it in the sauce.
Okay.
And that's how you get a fresh sauce, which you're gonna see me do. I'm gonna drop the other batch in here.
Yes.
But this is, it's hot. It's
That
super
wet
crunchy.
batter and that dry batter.
Yeah, it does it. It does it. It's the
That
key.
is gas.
Shit.
I
Ooh,
got that
ooh, it's
for
gonna
you.
burn your fingers. It's the
It's not. I'm playing hot potato.
Ooh. So yeah, this is the cauliflower chicken. This is gonna be available on this food truck. But wait, there's more. When I put this sauce on this thing, you ain't gonna be able to deny that these aren't vegan wings. Like it's just gonna be like, where was this my whole life? So follow, and I'm gonna have you assist. Can you grab that white bowl and?
Sure.
Yeah, just the white bowl and bring it over here. And I'm gonna have you pop this in the microwave. We're gonna go with this Schnook wing sauce first because why not? Because why not? Why not? And I'm just gonna pour it in a bowl like so. Eyeball it. Don't ask me about no measurement. Eyeball it.
Not too much.
Not too much, not too little. Okay, enough for a serving.
You don't want to drown the bite. You don't want to drown the cauliflower
No.
bite.
And put you some butter in there. Now pop that in the microwave for 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay, and tell us about the GoFundMe while we're doing it.
Yeah, so the GoFundMe is going to give you access to me and to all of this vegan fast food that you want. So I'm making it easy for you. Essentially, this food truck is gonna be the vehicle to success for all of us. For everybody who's like, I try vegan meal, you know what I mean? If it was there, I would do it. If I had it, if I could pull up I would get it. So I'm making it available so that nobody has any excuse. I mean, it's gonna be so simple. The food is gonna be so good. I'm talking minimal ingredients, and you're gonna be able to just pull up and eat. So it's gonna be a vibe. I'm gonna have music. It's gonna be a good time. You definitely gonna have to wait in line for it, but that's okay. You're gonna get it hot and fresh. So
this sauce smells real familiar.
okay, does it? Does it? Oh, do you mind grabbing that black spoon for me too, please? So
It's
the
just
sauce,
green sauce
it's
for
just salt. You smell it?
Yeah, I smell the
You
that's
smell
why I
it?
said it smells
Honey,
familiar.
so you just want to get any type of utensil, get your
Okay.
spoon, mix it up so that the butter is even in there. No big deal. I normally have all of my cutting boards out, so just bear with me.
Okay.
Take your fresh vegan fried cauliflower chicken bites, and we just gonna put them right in this sauce like so. And just mix it around. You know, it's,
Okay. You want me to do it?
Just watch the mouth.
Okay.
Smell your food. No, smell it. This
It
yours.
smells amazing.
Smell your food. You just gotta
It looks
anticipate.
good,
Look
it
at it.
smells good. Yes. And so, what is something that you usually make with cauliflower bites? Or do you use them as a snack or dinner? Or
They are definitely completing a meal. Anytime I need fried chicken with any type of meal, I'm making this cauliflower.
Okay.
Anytime.
That's right.
Anytime.
Yeah.
I'm making this.
So what's a good side dish to go? Like, what do you usually make? To go with it?
Spaghetti would be great. Alfredo fettuccine with broccoli would be
Okay.
great with some garlic
Very
bread. You could do your greens and mashed potatoes from
And
scratch.
It's filling.
It's
That's the
filling.
thing.
Oh, you're gonna be full. You
People think they're not gonna get full off of vegan food, but it's like you put this with some pasta, like you said, some bread. You set.
So I'm gonna do one other sauce. We're gonna have a plain batch in the middle. This Schnucks wing sauce.
Okay. Wonderful presentation. You
Yes,
got the nice
yes.
pretty plates
Would you
out
put
here.
Hawaiian style barbecue or buffalo?
I'll let
It
them
would be
eat
the
it.
other. What would y'all prefer? Buffalo. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna put these plain guys in the middle,
Okay.
and I'm gonna toss that other batch in the grease, and we'll be able to see all three of these guys next to each other and how simple it is. I mean, I could just devour that right now.
So you guys see, the process. You see, it doesn't take long.
Not
you
at
see
all.
that all the benefits there are. We've truly been educated. So before we get out of here, tell us again where we can reach you at, how we can support Food Theory and Chef Jazz. Give the viewers your information.
Yes, so you can find me anywhere on social media, Facebook or Instagram at Food Theory LLC. If you want to support my food truck mission, once again, I need $20,000 to get this custom built food truck and to be able to serve this community. It's going to be life changing. Go to GoFundMe.com/Food Theory Food Truck STL. Facebook and Instagram, Food Theory LLC. You'll see me, Chef Jazz, plastered all over the internet with my yellow one, and you're gonna see sunflowers. And it's me. But I'm ready. I got the sauce, guaranteed.
Yes.
We gotta get a live action. Blow that. I'm gonna put a little part. I'm gonna put my little finishing ingredient on.
Go ahead.
For filming sakes, you guys, you'll get to see afterwards the additional flavor that we're gonna do. But it's gonna be insane. Just hold on. But we're gonna let you taste
A little
this.
garnishment.
Just a little garnish atop. Plain guys in the middle. And I'm gonna toss that other batch in the grease, and we'll be able to see all three of these guys next to each other and how simple it is. I mean, I could just devour that right now.
So you guys see, the process. You see, it doesn't take long.
Not
you
at
see
all.
that all the benefits there are. We've truly been educated. So before we get out of here, tell us again where we can reach you at, how we can support Food Theory and Chef Jazz. Give the viewers your information.
Yes, so you can find me anywhere on social media, Facebook or Instagram at Food Theory LLC. If you want to support my food truck mission, once again, I need $20,000 to get this custom built food truck and to be able to serve this community. It's going to be life changing. Go to GoFundMe.com/Food Theory Food Truck STL. Facebook and Instagram, Food Theory LLC. You'll see me, Chef Jazz, plastered all over the internet with my yellow one, and you're gonna see sunflowers. And it's me. But I'm ready. I got the sauce, guaranteed. We gotta get a live action. Blow that. I'm gonna put a little part. I'm gonna put my little finishing ingredient on.
Go ahead.
For filming sakes, you guys, you'll get to see afterwards the additional flavor that we're gonna do. But it's gonna be insane. Just hold on. But we're gonna let you taste
A little
this.
garnishment.
Just a little garnish atop. It takes you from what is that to restaurant. You know, it's wing and then
Okay, we're here with the finished product, and I'm trying to wait on it to cool off so I can jump in. Jazz, tell them what we have, the different flavors, so I can get going. I want to try all of this. I came ready.
Okay, so what we have here. Oh, can you please grab that parsley for me? We can get a live segment of me sprinkling that atop. But what we have are the Hawaiian style barbecue cauliflower chicken bites, the plain just fried style, and then we have our honey hot, aka if you live in St. Louis, schnook wing sauce style. And you can try them all. Have one or have them all. They're so good. We gonna eat them together. We finna get in this thing because here it is. So this will be offered on the food truck, Food Theory food truck. I want to be able to give you this as hot and fresh as she's getting it, which you're not able to get that all the time. So support the food truck. Support the mission.
Let me try this honey.
I'm going for that's the barbecue. This the honey hot over here.
This is the what is?
That's the Hawaiian style barbecue.
Ooh, where my mama fucking smack her. This is oh my God, go vegan. Go vegan. This is so good. I want this one too. Wait a minute. Don't go yet. Now y'all know about them schnook wings, right? We all know about the schnook wings in the deli. Let me try this too. Schnook who?
Let me go.
Cauliflower, okay? Forget about chicken. Forget about all of that. This is where you need to go. Trust me, it's no salad. Vegan is not salads. It's not rabbit crab. It's stuff like this. Jazz, thank you so much. You have changed lives today.
Vegan.
Ladies and gentlemen, go support the vision, Food Theory.
Yes.
What is it again? The GoFundMe.
So GoFundMe.com/Food Theory Food Truck STL. And you're going to get this hot and ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex Roach, Real STL News, Chef Jazz, Food Theory. We love you guys. Take care.
Y'all.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. See you later.
Well, I say I'm full off that toast.